Hello, peoples. Just an introduction on who I am. Mark Shefford from Morven. We bought a Tainui, which was the first affected farm in Morven. Our saving grace is a 2 metre boundary fence with a hedge line right down our farm. I believe without that we would have contracted it. I think, you know, all of you people in here should be really grateful for the people, and I'll name them Sorrel and Mary, our neighbours, who discovered this. I was involved in it before MPI got involved. Sorrel was having problems, trying to get to the bottom of it. I went and had a look at him with it, and I said, somewhere in the world, somebody knows what's going on here. And sure enough, we eventually found the people that knew what was going on. So yeah, it's been a frustrating time for our community. There's been some people brought to their knees, obviously, over this. And also frustration for us as farmers. We're on a developing farm. We're taking an old farm, pushing it ahead, going ahead, and constantly, every day, looking at the neighbours and now, no cows. It doesn't want to be your farm. Not at all. It's depressing, really. You just feel for them at the moment. And I'm not too sure how they'll rebuild from this going forth. But I think the few things that have come out of this, which is good, is our community spirit is starting to lift. The Morven district was dead, but now we're sort of starting to get together and starting to realise that we can work together, and I wouldn't come down in a goddamn Cessna and this sort of wind if I didn't think we could beat it. There's no two ways about it. This can be controlled and eradicated, and I'm of the mindset we can do it. Even if it comes to the stage where it's too much for the government to pay up, I believe as farmers, if we work with our NAT records and get them up to speed, because I'll tell you now, I was non-compliant. 157 animals were on my NAT records that went in our herd when all this went down. We sat down with our farm owner and we said, we've got to make sure we know exactly where all of our stock has gone. So I think that's really key. The other key is, you guys are lucky, really lucky. You've got the heads up. We sort of had to wait for a little bit of information to come out and actually understand what was going on. You've got all the information that we had to wait for is at your fingertips. It's on the internet, it's on MPI's website. Get on there, have a look at it. They've got the Facebook page and stuff like that to get involved with. Now, there's a group of 11 farmers, or 12 farmers or so, up in Waimea that have got together, and part of the things we're sort of starting to look at is the biosecurity for our farms, our NAT records. And our biggest thing to New Zealand and what we've found is when all of this went down, all of a sudden bull contracts out of the Waitaki area were just Northern Boys. Nobody wanted bulls out of Waitaki, Waimea area. So all of a sudden there was a whole heap of farms affected. Now there's another problem where there's a heap of grass, but nobody actually wants to buy this grass off some restricted place farms, some just related, they're not even under restricted placement, but they don't want to buy it. They don't understand the disease. So the chances of it living 40 days in a paddock that's been locked up with silage, going through a silage shopper, into a truck, heavy rolled with a tractor, cover over, get the oxygen out of it, the chances of actually surviving that is very slim. But yet people in our district are still on edge about it. And I think you guys need to get your heads around what you're going to be dealing with in the future from it. I was sort of talking about the understanding. I think going forth from here, our group that we've created, which consists of some vets, dairy and NZ as well, pushing for this biosecurity warrant of fitness is what we're sort of working to. It's not just about controlling embolus, it's about controlling rotavirus. We got struck with crypto this year, all of those sorts of diseases that come onto your farm. They get there somehow, some way, and you can get rid of them. We had crypto this year, and I managed to eliminate about 90% of our cars. 10% of them got it, we're onto it quickly, isolated them, fed all our other cars first, then fed them. But we understood what we were dealing with because we asked the professionals. I'm no smart farmer, I'm just a farmer, right? But I'm not afraid to ask questions. Talk to your vets, ask your vets what they're thinking. You know, my goal is, and the reason why I've got onto this board, Beulah Fleming's about the biosecurity. I'm actually about getting some people here, some farmers, like-minded farmers like ourselves from Australia or wherever around the world who've actually dealt with this to help us deal with it if we can't. Help us control it. You know, that is my aim, to control and eradicate it, and that's why we've got together as a group to help other people and understand it, because I believe wholeheartedly that we'll get rid of it. One way or another we will.
Yeah, thanks.